Alright. Hello everybody and welcome back to another SWG Legends video. Today is the official last day of the Galactic Moon Festival. I'm doing something a little bit different this year. I'm not gonna take you through any of the other stuff that I've already shown you guys. I mean, it's pretty clear and obvious. I've shown you guys everything. I'm gonna take you through my city, which I decorated a little bit. You can see, I'll show you where my city is. It's New Horizon on Dantooine. There's about one, two, three other guildies and myself in this city right now. Probably a fourth coming up. So we decided to just go ahead and, well, I decided to go ahead and decorate the city for Galactic Moon Festival. And you can see some of the scarecrows on here. This is actually my cantina. I'm going to take you inside my cantina so you can see what the cantina looks like. So there you go, there's that. So this is what my cantina kind of looks like. Hopefully I can get this into like one of those cantina things, but you can kind of see this is exactly what my cantina looks like. Hopefully you guys would enjoy this on the cantina crawls. I'm thinking probably about submitting it for the cantina crawls here. So you can see it's like a weather machine and stuff like that. I think this is activated. Yeah, these jars are activated. I'm like, they're activated, but they're not going. But so you know, that's where I'm at. You know, this is a TIE Fighter chair that I got on the Galactic Moon Festival, as you can see. I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to leave it here in the cantina. I thought about selling it, and I said, you know what, I'm not doing it. But so that's just basically, you know, this is just one of the many, you know, I want to say this is pretty much the most decorated home on here. I mean, I can go through all my other homes if I want to. The bottom line is, you know, there's some stuff here. For example, I got a city hall over here that really isn't decorated, but we just put some public crafting stations here since we are a research center. Okay, so you can come in here if you need any public crafting stations. They're all in here. Feel free to use them to your own. You know, I believe this is a public city hall, so you can see it's not decorated at all. Hardly decorated, but there's all public crafting stations in there. We got a few guildies in here as well that just show up in here. You can see all the structures. Like for example, there is my sandcrawler house. So we're gonna go over there to my sandcrawler house. Yeah, that's my sandcrawler house over here. I'll take you to like another little quick area, just to show you. This is one of my guildies. I put a bunch of like NPCs from Galactic Moon Festival here as well, as you can see. And yeah, give me a second, guys. You know, that's the second day in a row that somebody's actually rang my doorbell almost at this exact same time. And I'm a little creeped out by it. And it sounded like they were doing something. I think it's a ring and run, to be honest with you, with the kid. Because it sounded like that somebody dropped something or somebody did something. But if I see the kid again, now I actually want to put something out there. I want to say it's a kid, but I don't know. It's the second day in a row, and it's on the weekend. It's at 5:30, almost at the exact same time as yesterday, right when it was dark outside. And yeah, so anyway, here's all the stuff in front of the house. At least I hope it's a kid, and not somebody trying to goad me to come outside. Okay, so some undead stuff over here, as you can see. Just some random NPCs, just some random decorations going on as well that I threw out there, so you can kind of see, you know, how our city's looking like. It's growing, which is a good thing. We're I guess a level 3 city or whatever they call it, right? So that's cool. There's a bunch of undeads here. So I'm going to take you, now you can see all this, what's in the city. I actually had fog over here. So I'm going to bring you to the rest of it now. And let's see how it goes. This is the one piece that I wanted to show you guys, was the haunted, I call it Huba's Halloween Hizza. And you can see, here's what it is. I'm going to initialize the vendors. Actually, vendors are initializing here. So you can see Deluxe Starlight Trash Can. We got all the Scytha Lanterns around here, which is cool. Nice little touch. We come down the stairs. There's a bunch of candles in here too. It's going down the stairs, so that's kind of neat. Coming in here, I did the moisture evaporators, turned them on. You can see the Galactic Moon Festival paintings here. The one thing that I think is going to get everybody is the Blessing of the Blood Moon is up there. It's a pretty rare painting that people are paying a lot of money for, almost $100 million, 100 million credits for. So that's neat to see that up there. So people, when they leave, they'll see that. We got the Night Sister jars, the infected brood eggs, the Scytha lanterns, and yeah, the Death Troopers and the dead trees. You can see I put a bunch of like Nim's weeds in there and stuff like that. I'll take you to another part of this, which I don't really think is a lot of people are going to see, but you can see all the paintings here from over the years that I've collected. So you can see all the paintings here as well. Okay. Painting. Okay. I put some of them over here too. And yeah, and then the next part, we have this other part with another vendor. I put a cyborg operating table on there just for storage purposes. I got some stuff in here for storage. Ooh, see, that just reminds me now. I actually have to go ahead and do that. So I'm actually going to go ahead and grab these things, because these are things that I do need to sell. Okay. Okay. These are basically our Halloween things that we could probably sell on the that you probably would get. I put a vendor out here. I called it Nina. The reason why I called it Nina, I'm going to tell you guys why I called it Nina. Hello, Nina. One of my old guildies' name was Gina, and she hated like spiders and stuff like that. She was actually the old guild leader's wife. So I'm going to go ahead and put that out there. Okay, so 450,000 is what I'm selling them for. I already kind of went ahead and looked to see what some of these things were worth on everyone's vendors. Some of them were selling a little bit more extra, because the ones that were lower, they weren't like lower in mass, but they were low enough. So I'm going to sell that there. And then we got some spiderweb decorations as well. We're going to throw that in there as well. 375, fair enough. I think that's good. So this is how you just do your vendors. You kind of got to look at the vendor tab on the bazaars and try to figure it out. But here's Nina. You can see she's got Night Sister jars here. I almost probably should have put the Night Sister in here instead, but that's okay. You got the Shackled Prisoner. You got some podiums and Blackwing canisters. I did a little Dormant Brood Egg here. The Mounted Taurus Spine, decided to put in there. Some stuff from Dathomir from the rewards. Extra Cone Brazier. You can see all these neat things around here. So you can see what my somewhat decorated Halloween Hizza looks like. Huba's Halloween Hizza. This one's not as decorated. Again, candles going down here. Extra Coon ceiling and floor claw. Ironically enough, I put the ceiling on the bottom, because I kind of thought the pentagram piece should be on the bottom. This is where my Night Sister is. And Amwell, if you guys remember, I used to have a whatchamacallit, an entertainer by this name. But you can look to see, and I didn't put much on here on this vendor. I think this vendor's kind of so she shouldn't have much on here. Though she's got some stuff. that I kind of put on there. Oh, interesting. I must have went ahead and did something different then. What was she about? What was she supposed to be about? Why did I... So that's everything that Mystic Galactic Moon Festival. So I kind of split it up, actually. Now that I'm looking at it. I must have split things up. Ha! Funny. Because this one was supposed to be something different. Okay? She was supposed to have different stuff on here, and I think I messed up. Yeah, see? Oh, I get it. I see what I did. Okay. And then, okay, so I'm going to withdraw the sale there. I'm going to do I want to put everything in one spot so people can find it. These are the things that like you get from like either loots from like the heroics, or just rewards from quests and stuff like that, or collection rewards. So those are the things that you can look at. I'm gonna go back. Sorry, I didn't realize I messed that up. So these are all the rewards that I come back on and really give myself a. These are all the things you would probably miss out on your vendors if you didn't get a chance to do anything. So I'm gonna just look at the panes of glass here again. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and sell things, and clearly I did not do that. I'm gonna grab that as well. Okay, I want to sell the item. Okay, so let me come back on here. But this is really, if I start looking at this, 450,000 panes of glass. Okay. Alright, so we're going to come back in here now. I mean, this is just basically how you work a vendor anyway. And yeah, the Galactic Moon Festival is done after today, so whatever happens. So here you can see some of my decorations on here. This is my vendor, and there's one more vendor actually that I have in here. My goal is to try to see if I can at least try to get 50 million. Might be difficult, but we'll see how that works. There's some stock room over here. Aha, spiderweb decoration, which I think is the 375. Okay. And then this is the last one. You get the baby claw, claw fish tank, the Vorpal Durny. I thought the Vorpal Durny was. Oh yeah, there he is, Daryl. I call him Daryl, and the reason why I call him Daryl, oh, poor Daryl. He's just sitting there. Aww. He's just sitting staring at the wall. Oh, he got big though. But I just call it Daryl because it's a funny name with The Walking Dead. So I just call him the Daryl. The Vorpal Durny, because Walking Dead, Vorpal Durny. And then here's all the other stuff that I got in here as well. Very neat. Here's all my tuba flies. Remember I talked about the tuba flies? So there's all the tuba flies. Diagnaga dumpster I put in here as well. So there's all the tuba flies. And then here is Tuca. Basically, you guys remember my old entertainer, Tuca Ricotta. He is also here. You can see this, the haunted style wall decorations are here as well. If you guys want to see the stuff that's in here, is the stuff that I would normally get from the Dead Forest. I got about almost 50 things from the Dead Forest. That's quite interesting. So yeah, there you have it. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to go ahead and enable the searches on here. I don't know if I should register the vendor. This is just kind of loot. I don't know if you need to register the vendor. Housing components. I don't really know where this comes underneath. I can't really say anything else on there. I'm going to see if I sell anything the next week or so. But like I said, my goal was to see if I can get that 50 million. And then, oh, nope, I don't want to register. I want to enable the search, which means that it will show up on the bazaar. I believe that's what that does. Okay. And that's kind of what my goal is. And yeah. So there you have it. The end of the Galactic Moon Festival brings me to some stuff, and then from there on out, I don't have any more Galactic Moon Festival tokens. I have absolutely just sold a bunch of them. Hope you guys enjoyed my videos during these times. Uh, it was fun this year, without a doubt. I got to do a lot. Got to do a lot with my other guild. I got to do a lot with just random pickup groups and knowing people. It was really cool. Coming up next will be the will definitely be the whatchamacallit, the Life Day. So I'll probably have to decorate for Life Day. I'm probably not gonna go crazy on Life Day. But I'll see what I have. I have a lot, and I repeat, a lot of stuff for Life Day. Almost too much, like almost too much that like I can probably fill up a house, and then fill up some vendors as well. And that's from the past few years. So anyway, thank you all who joined me. We'll be back probably around then, unless I figure something else out to do. Been streaming a little bit more lately. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment if there's any comments or questions. And until the next one, I will just say, as I usually say, may the force be with you, and I will see you guys all then. Later all, peace out.